Hello everyone, myself Nigar Sultana and you're watching RN Digital Learnings. In the last video, we have learned first operation, that is a traversal of an array. In this video, we are going to understand the insertion of an element into an array. Let's see. Adding a new element into an existing array is an insertion of an element of an array. So we have three cases in this. First case is we can insert an element at the beginning or at the last, or we can insert the element at the desired position. So let's understand with the help of an algorithm and a program. So first let's know what is an algorithm. Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a given problem. So in this algorithm we have 7 steps. So insert is a name of an algorithm, and A indicates the name of an array, N indicates the size of an array, location means at what location I wish to insert an element. Then the item is an element I am entering into an array. So now let's see what is the first step. So first step is I will initialize the I value with the size of an array. Suppose the size of an array is 4. 4 will be given to I. So now next step is I'll be running the while loop until the what condition? See, I'll check the condition whether the I value is greater than or equal to the location. If this is true, I'll enter into the while loop by setting the value of A of I plus 1 is equals to A of I. Means what? Before we insert any element, I need to place all the elements to the next position. So first I have told you I can insert a value at the first position or at the last position or at the any desired position. See, when we are inserting any element into a last, it's quite easy. We can directly insert an element into the last. Now when we wish to enter an element in the beginning or at the desired position, before placing an element, we must move all the next element to the next location. Then we must enter the item. Now let's see, if I want to enter the element in the last position, no need of running the while loop, because we need not to place the elements to the next position. Directly we can place the last element. Now directly we can go to the fifth step, that is A of location is equals to A item. Now I have told you we have got 4, size of an array is 4. Now what will be the next one? Fifth. When I wish to enter the element in the 5th position, that is A of 5 will be holding the item. Now what I'll be doing, after inserting the item, I'll be increasing the size. So before the n value was 4, now it has been incremented by 1. Now the size value of an array will be 5. So now let's see with an example. Our first case is insertion at last. See, I have told you, so in this example, I have the size of an array is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at the A position, 1 position I have 5, second position I have 10, third position I have 15, fourth position I have 20. Now at the first step I have told you I need to initialize the value of I with n. So what is the n value here? N value is 4. I will get the value as 4 now. The second step is I need to repeat the while loop as I must be greater than or equal to location. What does it mean? So first, I value, what is the I value? 4. 4 is greater than or equal to location. Now let's see, we need to accept the location value as well as the item value must be accepted from the user. Now let's see, location will be, I have told you it is insertion at last. So at last means what? After 4. So next position will be 5. So this is my location is one variable. The value will be 5 now. Now let's take the item value. Item is 30. Now the second step, that is while of I is greater than or equal to location. So what is the I value here? I is 4. We need to check the condition before we enter into the while loop. Is 4 is greater than or equal to location? No, this condition is false. No need to enter into the while loop. We can go directly with the next step, that is A of location. What is A of location? A of location. So location value is 5 now. So now A of 5 is equals to item is 30. Means what? See here, in the place of A of 1, A of 1 is holding 5. Next, A of 2 is holding 10. A of 3 is holding 15. Similarly, we have A of 4 is holding 20. Now what I am doing, I am adding an element at the last position. Now the last position will be A of 5 will be now 30. See, now I have inserted the 30 item at the position last. Now what happens, see, before the value of n, see n was initially 4. When I add or insert an item at the last, what happens, the size of an array will be increased. See, I am incrementing the value of n. So now n value will be n plus 1. What is this n plus 1? N is your 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Now the size of an array will be 5. So this is the way of inserting an element at last position. Now let's see the another case. Okay, now let's understand the another case, that is insertion at desired position. Now what I'll be doing, now at first I'll be providing the location value. So this is my 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish to insert an element at the desired position. What is the desired position now? I'll be giving, I want the next item, that is 25, should be inserted at the place of third. Okay, I have told you in the algorithm, before we insert any element, I need to push all the next element to the next location. See, 40 must be given to the another next cell, 30 will be placed in the where the 40 was placed, then that location will be empty. When that location is empty, I need to insert an element. So let's see, I have told you that I will be set the value of n. What is the n value here? N value is 4. Now the I value is 4. So now before that, we need to give the value of the location and the item value. Location and item both are our variables. Now I have told you the location, like it must be 3. Item can be 25. Now let's see, first our step 2 says that I need to check the condition before entering into the while loop. So the while loop states that I must be greater than or equal to location. What is the I value? Is 4 greater than or equal to 3? Yes, it is true. When the while's condition is true, I need to enter into this loop, that is set A of I plus 1. A of, what is I here? I is 4. What is 4 plus 1? 5. A of 5 will be equal to A of 4. So what does it mean? A of 5 is equals to A of 4. Means what? Now see, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I will be placing this element which is placed at the 4th, I will be giving in the next location, that is my 40 will be given in the 5th. See, this is A of 5 will be holding A of 4. What is A of 4? A of 4 is 40. Now at the place of A of 5, I will be giving the value as 40 there. Okay, now my A of 4 is empty. So what happens next? When the statement is executed, I'll be again checking the condition whether I is greater than or equal to location. Now see, before we see, now we have done the assignment. So now I need to decrement the I there. So initially the value was 4. Now what is the value when I decrement? It will be 3 now. Now let's check the condition. While I is greater than or equal to location, is 3 lesser than or equals to location? Yes, this is true. When this is true, what I must do? I must set the value of I plus 1 with A of I. So now let's see. A of I plus 1 is equals to A of I, isn't it? So what is the value of I now? A of 3 plus 1 is equals to A of 3. Alright, now at the place of A of 4, I need to give the value of A of 3. What is the value of A of 3? A of 3 is 30. I need to place at the A of 4. See here, now what I am doing? Now this 30 element will be given to the A of 4. Clear? See the next step. Now this A of 3 is empty. Now let's see. Again we need to check the condition. Okay, after this, I have told you, when I set the value of A of I with the A of I plus 1, next step is what? I need to set, or I need to decrement the value of I. So now the value of I will be how much? I value will be 2 now. I need to check the condition whether 2 is greater than or equal to 3. Is 2 greater than or equals to 3? No, it is false. What I must do when the condition is false? I must go up with the next step, that is A of location is equals to item. So what is A of location? So the location I have given as 3. So A of 3 is equals to, what is the item? 25. I need to place this item 25 at the position of A of 3. See, in the next position I have given as 25. So this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't we got this 25 item at the third position? Yes. So this is the way of inserting an element at the desired position. So now next we'll learn the how to insert an element at the beginning. I have told you before inserting an element in the beginning, we must place all the elements to the next position. See, now I have the size of an array as 1, 2, 3. So now my n value is how much? N value is equals to 3. I have told you in the first step itself, the I value will be initialized with the n. So I will be holding 3 now. So in the second step is, I need to check the condition whether the I is greater than or equal to the location. Okay, now I must ask for the user at which location you want to send. Now I have told you it is based on the insertion at beginning. Beginning means what? My location will be 1 now. So the item will be, let's take 5. So I have initialized two variables, that is one is location and another is the item. Now let's check the condition whether I is, so I is what? 3. Is 3 greater than or equals to location? Location is my 1. Yeah, if it is true, what I have told you, if the value is true, if the condition is true, what I must do? I must set A of I plus 1 will be given as A of I. So what is I here? So I is 3. I must place I, 3 plus 1 is 4. At the place of A of 4, I must send the value of A of 3. So now what is A of 3 here? A of 3 is 30. I must place this 30 element in the place of A of 4. See, here we don't have any element, isn't it? So I must create a next cell to place this 30. So this is my 30 will be given to the next position, that is A of 4. So this is my 1, 2, 3 and 4. See, I have placed this 30 to the next position. Now 30 is been placed at the A of 4. Now what I must do? I have told you after setting these values, I must decrement the value of I. So the value of I was 3. Now what is the value of I? I is 2 now. I need to check the condition, right? See, in the while loop, I need to check the condition whether I is greater than or equal to the location. Now let's check. Is I value is greater than or equal to location? Is this true? Yes. If it is true, let's enter into the while loop. I have told you in the while loop, the next step is A of I plus 1 is equals to A of I. So what is A of I is how much? 2. What is 2 plus 1? 3. Now at the place of A of 3, I need to place A of 2. What is the A of 2? See, A of 2, I need to shift it to the A of 3. Right. So now see, in the next step, I have been placed the 20th in the A of 3. When I have set the value of A of I with the A of I plus 1, next step is I need to decrement the value of I. By decrementing, what will be the value of I? Initially it was 2, now it has become 1. I'll check the condition where while is I greater than or equal to 1, that is location, is 1 is greater than or equal to 1? Yes. If this is true, again use the step, that is A of I plus 1 is equals to A of I. What is I? I value is 1 here. What is 1 plus 1? It is 2. At the place of A of 2, I need the give the value of A of 1. So now let's see. So this is my A of 1. Now I will be giving to the A of 2. Now I see I have given in the next step, I have given the 10 value will be given to the A of 2. Next, what is my next step? I need to decrement the value of I. So my I value was 1. Now it will be I value will be now 0. Now let's check the condition, while loop condition. is 0 greater than or equals to 1? No, this is false. If this is false, don't execute these two statements. Come up with the next statement. So what is A of location is equals to item. So location is 1. So at A of 1, I must place the item that is 5. I need to give the value of 5 item in the place of A of 1. So now let's see. See, 5 is a new element we have inserted into an array. After that, after initializing the value of item into the place of A of location, next step is I must increment the size of an array. So I have told you I value was 3 earlier. See here, I value was 3. Now when I increment this, n is equals to n plus 1, that is initially the n value was 3, now it is 3 plus 1 is how much? N. So now the size of your array is 4. See here, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? Now my size value has been incremented by 1. Now it has become 4. So this is an algorithm for inserting an element at the desired position, beginning and at the last. Now let's I'll explain briefly with the help of a program. So this is a function of an insertion of an element into an array. See, insert is a function name where I'm passing one parameter, that is I'm passing an array element into a function, that is insert. I have 3 variables, that is location, item and I. I have told you before we insert, I need a location value and I need the value of item, then I need the I value. So I value will be used in the for loop. So we have initialized location item I with the integer value. Now see, this is a printf statement. In the printf statement, I have given a statement as enter the location where you wish to insert an element, isn't it? Before we give any item, I need to give a location value. That is, if I have given in the desired location, like if I have given the 3. So 3 will be stored at which address? At the address of the location, that is LOC. At the location, this address of this variable, I'll be placing the value, whatever you give the values, like 3 if I have given, 3 will be stored in the location. Now, first I must check whether it is possible to insert or not. If the location value, suppose if I have given 6, okay, now I have the size of an array is 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now can I insert the 6th position? It is not possible, right? So first we need to check whether the location is, if it is greater than or equals to n plus 1. What is n? N is 4, 4 plus 1. See here, if 6 is greater than or equals to 5, so this is true. If this is true, I must execute this statement. So I cannot insert any element at the position 6. So if this becomes false, so now see, I have given the location as 3. I'll be comparing. If 3 is greater than or equals to n plus 1, n plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1. So 3 is greater than or equals to 5. This is false. If this is false, no need of executing this statement. Okay, directly we can go with the next statement, that is enter the value to insert. So now I must ask what value has to be inserted. Suppose if I tell 15, so 15 will be stored in the item variable. Now see here, so this is in a scanf, I will be accepting the value, that is I am reading the value which what the user has been given. So that, see, this 15 will be is of what type? It is of integer type. So I have given as %d. Next is in the for loop, I will be executing this for loop until we get the condition false. See, now I value is how much? N. I have told you we need to set the value of n to the I. In the first step only I have told you. So this is my first step of an algorithm. I value will be like if we have 4, it is 4. Now I must check whether 4 is greater than or equals to 3. Yes, if it is true, I must enter into the loop. I have told you in the step third. In the third step, what I must do, the value of I. See, in the 4 plus 1, that is 5, I must give the value of 4. In the place of A of 5, I must give the value of A of 4. Now see here, whatever we give the value in the A of 4, that will be placed in the 5th position. Okay. Next, likewise, next I will be decrementing the value of I. That is, now I value will be 3. Is 3 lesser than or equals to 3? Yes. If it is true, again I must place the value of the third position will be given in the fourth position. Now this space will be empty, isn't it? Next, again when the I value is decremented, I will be now it is 2. Is 2 greater than or equals to 3? It is false. No need of movement of any element. Directly we can give the value of an item into the location. So what is A of location is my 3. A of 3 will be given the item as 15. So at this position I must give the value as 15. Next, I must increment the value of size, n size, that is n is equals to, it was earlier it was 4, now it has become 5. So this is the program for inserting an element at the beginning, at the desired location, or at the last. In the next video, we are going to learn another operation, that is deletion. How to delete an element at the beginning, at the desired location, or at the last. Thank you for watching RN Digital Learnings. Do subscribe, like and share these videos.